Taurus, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emery's Tarot. Just before we get into this reading, I would like to point out that just take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. If you try to make it fit, okay, this could lead you to wrong conclusions. Okay, so without further ado, this is messages for the sign of Taurus. Okay, there's a lot of communication, there's a lot happening here. You've got a decision to make, and I'm getting discussions, okay, with somebody in particular. All right, you're thinking long term. Your situation at the moment is fairly stable as for circumstances, work, etc. But there's communication coming in. A lot of you could be married or living with somebody, but what I'm getting is there's communications coming outside of this kind of family environment. And you've got a fairly hard decision to make. I'm getting that you are dealing with somebody who didn't or couldn't commit in the past, okay, and now there's a certain level of commitment from that person. But what I'm getting is a lot of you are settled down. You know, there could be a number of years between, you know, your last relationship and where you are now. Well, I'm kind of getting you have a big decision to make. There is certainly beliefs, okay, and these could be religious beliefs, different upbringing, but they're affecting this situation. There's a marriage or long-term connection affecting this situation, this person that's in your head and in your heart. Okay, I'm kind of getting the energy of it's very difficult to find time to prioritize. Okay, it's like that you're not prepared to give up what you've got now on a whim, but there's this kind of you want to explore the possibilities of it. Your perspective and your feelings has changed about your particular situation. What I'm getting is you are fully in control. This is your card, Taurus. You're showing up in your own reading. Okay. There is a connection here that you feel goes beyond the physical. It's more spiritual. Could be a soulmate you're dealing with. But there's just more than you and this person involved. You could very well both be married and both in situations where circumstances are not allowing you to come together. Okay. There's been a lot of changes, and I'm kind of getting there's not an implosion, but a declaration of feelings from somebody who you've been dealing with in the past. This could be an ex, this could even be a family member, but it's just somebody from your past who you've not been at, let's just say, on equal terms with this person. But now they want to come in, and for whatever reason they wouldn't commit in the past. Okay, but now they want to offer you something more. They certainly want to be in your life on a certain level. There's a lot of circumstantial changes here, both in your environment and the people you're dealing with. Okay. Your persistence, what's really the root of these latest developments, this sudden burst of communication, sudden burst of excitement, sudden burst of temptation, is that your persistence in the past, it's finally bringing you the rewards. Okay, but now you have a choice. There has been a lot of healing between you and somebody. Okay. But I'm getting for some of you an ex is returning. I mean, in the past there was a lot of possessiveness and jealousy. It was probably jealousy that broke you up in the first place. Somebody who was, or there could have even been of an addiction of some kind. I'm getting a lot of you in a very stable situation at the moment. All right. There is recovery here. You know, the past decade for you have not been good. Okay, and you're about to make a judgment call. Okay, but this means leading a completely different life to what you've, led the past few years. All right. For you, these changes are very, very big. Like I said, there's a marriage involved here. For a lot of you, the person you was dealing with was married and they just couldn't commit. And I'm kind of getting here, really, nothing's changed. That challenge still remains. A lot of you are dealing with a player. Okay, they do lead a very different lifestyle to you. You're much more stable. You see this person as much more erratic, impulsive, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing in a lot of ways. But what I'm getting here is, Taurus, you're not prepared to give up what you've got on a whim. I'm kind of getting here, there needs to be a lot change before you'll commit to this person. But it is causing you a lot of internal conflict. I'm kind of getting, somebody is going to make a bold move, and I'm getting it's them towards you. They do want to bring you back into their lives. They've had time to think about it. They don't want to let you go. Forgiveness is the key to this if you want to go forward with this. But, it's a decision on your part whether you want to give up a very stable, loyal situation and secure situation, for excitement here. There is a big desire here. It's avoiding conflict. I'm kind of getting your attitude towards this person has changed. Okay. I'm kind of getting that a lot of you are biding your time. You're sort of reluctant to make a move. You want to see what this person's true intentions are. There is some trust issues here. The biggest thing is seeing the truth of this situation, looking at it as it really is. I'm getting in the past that perhaps you or the person you were dealing with had some very, very unexpected, well, not unexpected, very high expectations on how things would develop. And I'm kind of getting the bars dropped a few notches on that one. You're not going to see this through the same, with the same ideals. You're seeing this with a much more realistic expectations. And I'm getting here that nothing much has changed from their side, but they still want to reconnect with you. The question is, do you? But a lot of your circumstances have changed. You're on a very stable footing now. And some of you could have even settled down. So the thing with tarot is it's because it's dealing in energies, time's irrelevant. So it could be 6 or 7 years since you've seen this person. A lot of you have never really gotten over this person. The choice is yours, whether to walk away or go ahead. But I'm kind of getting that if you're looking for emotional commitment and stability, it's going to be very difficult to achieve with this particular person. A lot of you feel you're having to give up much more, a stable, secure perhaps you are married or living with somebody who's very stable, very loyal. And there's a lot of temptation here because it feels exciting. It's something new. Okay, it's very, very tempting. The good thing is the choice is in your hands. But I'm getting this, it's a be very careful, be very cautious with this outside energy outside of your present situation. There was a very painful ending in the past. But there was also a lot of goodness to come out of this because there was a lot of self-discovery, and it actually made you that much stronger. Hence the different perspective towards this person, this situation now. You're being much more cautious. And seeing it through realistic eyes is not such a bad thing. You've got time on your side, you have. I'm getting a lot of you are in no hurry. It's this person that you're dealing with is rather impatient. Thanks very much for watching.